Hey guys, subscribe for daily content. And if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks!
What's going on, YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I've got a really exciting, oh my gosh. I don't know what I titled this, but I mean this. I'm actually shocked that they did this. I cannot believe that they decided to make this knife. It makes no sense. I love this type of stuff. I know that you guys love being entertained by it, so I can't wait to share this with you guys. This is a prototype. Eventually, these will be available, but I can't wait to talk about it. Thanks so much to Tools for Gents for providing this prototype so that I could make everybody aware of this. Thanks to my patrons for supporting me. What do we have here? So, this is going to be pricey. This box is so heavy. Oh my gosh. This... because there's some extra stuff in here. PMP. So, of course. So, this... golly. There's a whole bunch of patches and things. Thank you. This is a large knife. It's a very, very big knife. And it is an evolution of a knife that is famous. Very famous in our community. This is the PMP Ultimate Alpha Beast. And you might be thinking that... They've gone further. They've actually gone further than what they did. Oh my gosh. Now it's not much. There has to be a limit to this, to what they can do. It's not much, but it is apparently even bigger. Let's take a look before we turn it. Oh, it does say prototype on there. Textured titanium. Very, very cool. We got some extra stuff going on with the blade there. And oh my god. Oh my god. That is a thick chunk of steel. Good Lord. Oh man. It shouldn't. It's look at the tip. Look at the tip on this thing. This shouldn't exist. It shouldn't exist, but I'm so glad it does. How cool. Look at these thumb studs. Oh my gosh. Those are absolute. There's a bunch of firsts here. So these are officially the largest thumb studs I have ever seen. Now, who's making these? Because the first PMP Alpha Beast, which I'm going to show here in a second in comparison, was made by Riot. And then, I don't know who made the original Beast. It wasn't nearly as thick. And then the second ones were made by Fox. I'm guessing these are also going to be made by Fox. Got a little bit of a smile down here, and I got to be real with you. With a plunge grind like that, I think it's pretty much unavoidable. But then again, I almost wonder if it looks like maybe they caught it there, but maybe this is just part of it being a prototype. This is a prototype. So we should expect the final version to be. I can actually reverse flick. We'll talk about that here in a sec. We should expect the final version to have even better fit and finish. So there's the. There's the tip. This is so funny to me. This area right here is just ridiculous. Look at that. So we have. They tried to slightly hollow. If it is hollow, it's the thickest hollow grind I've ever felt in my entire life. Let's compare it, because I have my Damasteel Alpha Beast. Oh my gosh! It actually makes it look small. It is close. So let's measure them. There they are. So another thing that I had completely neglected to realize is that not only is this knife thicker, but it's way longer. I literally, until I found I was so focused on finding these. This knife is way longer. Oh my gosh. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. What's the blade stock thickness on the standard PMP Alpha Beast? 393 thousandths. The new one, the Ultimate Omega Alpha Beast, 434 thousandths. This is now the thickest production folding knife in the history of the knife world, as far as I know. Yes, thicker knives have existed. I think Reese Whelan did a fatty slash that was about 1/2 inch. Griffin Custom Knives made some, but those are custom knives. Those are custom. These are production knives. Oh my God. Absolutely insane. Now, here's what's crazy. So the detent, here's a detent. Pretty heavy, but good. You can use this ridiculous fuller to reverse flick it. This is crazy. This is crazy. Oh my gosh. Okay. So here's the crazy thing. Everything about this is crazy, right? The standard Alpha Beast. Oh my gosh, yeah. So this is a 9. This knife is 9 1/8 inches. The blade length is 4 1/8, just about. Or no, I'm sorry. The frame's got a bevel on it. It's 4 inches. Yeah, 9 1/8 overall, 4-inch blade, 3.85 inch cutting edge. The ultimate Alpha Beast. Let's get the exact measurement. 10 1/8 with a 4.5 inch blade and 4 1/4 inches of cutting edge. Oh my God, this is so stupid. This is so stupid. This is the best kind of. They are absolutely 100% just having a blast. PMP is like, screw it. It's for fun. Let's just do it for fun. So, the PMP Alpha Beast. I think it's the heaviest, the heaviest normal, like there's some Midgard's Messer, like oversized knives. But as far as like within the natural realm of pocket knife size, right? 1 pound, 5 ounces. How much does this guy weigh? Almost 1.5 pounds. Oh man, this is just wild. This is so fun, man. Oh my gosh. Okay, so other information here. There's a little card and it tells me, you guys know this is going to be expensive, right? So it says, hello, this is the prototype of the new PMP Ultimate Alpha Beast. The steel is D2. I know that's going to bum some of you guys out. And the price is going to be $499. Woo, that's a lot of money. So for $499, why not something crazy, right? Why not 3V? Why not S45VN? Or why not S90V? I would agree with you. The problem is that I just want that because I'm like, if I'm paying that much money, I kind of want it to be, it's like, this to me is like taking a Hellcat, the car, and then lifting it, putting a lift kit on it and making it an off-road, like not the truck, I mean the car, putting a lift kit on a Charger, giant wheels and all that. It's like, well, you're kind of taking away, like you're really pulling away from performance, right? So like that would be the equivalent, especially if the blade steel was something premium. The problem is that the thing is already ridiculous, and this is not, I mean, like, the Hellcat would represent a very premium knife, at least with proper cutting geometry, so it can still do what it's supposed to do. By adding the lift kit, I'm explaining my analogy here for anybody who doesn't get it, which is dumb. By adding the lift kit, you essentially take the whole thing and make it close to useless, or at least, at the very least, very inconvenient to use, right? So, the blade steel does matter, but at this geometry, it doesn't really matter what you make the blade steel. It's not going to perform very well. But just so you guys understand, for those of you saying it's kind of like a letdown in D2, yeah, I agree with you. I mean, even though it's ridiculous, it's a ridiculous geometry, I still would have been like, oh, cool, S45VN or whatever. Oh, God. Hold on. Does it cut? Not really, no. It's really, I can't get it to bite. So this is the first time, usually with all of these, like I can still cut with this one. That's got a bit of an edge on it. This geometry is so much thicker. This one was also hollow ground, but where it comes to the edge, it's not thin, but it's much thinner than this. Look at this. This is nuts. It's so thick. I mean, at this point, it's essentially a hatchet. I can get the edge to go, but like, you're not going to end up with a sharp object, right? This is a silly object. This is a silly object made for people like me and people, other like people like me who find this stuff funny and interesting just because it's so stupid. But it is fun, and there are people out there who like this. How does it feel in hand? It feels awesome. Holding this thing is crazy. And you guys know I have a ton of overbuilt knives. There's a huge chunk of my collection that's dedicated to this crazy stuff. I love them. They're insane. They're ridiculous. I never EDC them, but they're fun. This is the absolute king of ridiculousness. It's not just thick, it's enormous. It's crazy. So, specifically built for people wanting exactly this level of crazy. I have no idea when this actually releases. I'll have to talk with them about it. Look at that backspacer. So here's something, the steel's underwhelming. The amount of D2 here. I mean, here's the rat. How many rats can we make out of one of these blades? I'm going to say 5. 4 or 5. So, and then the amount of titanium here, there's definitely enough titanium to make at least 3 premium knives. Pretty big ones, right? So it's a lot of it is there. And then if it is made by Fox again, then they're being made in Italy. So the price tag doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, but there is a lot, I guess, going into it, right? Not trying to justify it because, again, this isn't a knife that I'm going to recommend everybody run out and buy. It's only going to be specifically for people who just want the next biggest ultimate alpha, whatever, right? It's just, there's always a bigger truck, right? There's always a guy with a bigger truck and a bigger live kit. That's crazy, right? That's just what they're doing here. Oh, okay. Well, this is fun. What's the hardware size? Please be at least T8. Thank goodness. Because on the Alpha Beast, I think they did T8. So we got at least a T8 pivot. That could have been much larger. And then at least T8 hardware there too. So, okay. Fun. You'll get a full review of this. I don't know what else you could hope to gain. Basically just all the details, all the additional details here. But still can't quite get over, with as big as the Ultimate Alpha Beast is, I can't get over how much bigger, or the standard Alpha Beast, I can't get over how much bigger this one is. It's crazy. Expect there to be updates on this and a full-length review on this guy here in a few weeks. I do like the new look better. I like this profile. Very cool. Thanks again to Tools for Gents for allowing me to show this to everybody. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on the Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.